Hey guys, this is Sarah with Raven's Crochet. Welcome back to the channel. And my furry feline Raven is here with me on the couch. She's sniffing all the stuff I've got to show you guys, which is not very much. Come here, baby. Come say hi. Come say hi. Looky here. Looky here. Say hi. Right there. There's the camera right there. Say hi. Hi, everybody. So, those of you who may not know, my channel is named after Raven. She is my furry baby. It's just me and her. And if you've seen my last video, you know that one of my best friends has passed away. It's been really difficult for me this past week. He passed away on New Year's Day. Today's the 10th, I think. Today's Monday. His funeral's not till the 15th, not until Saturday. I was kind of hoping it would have already been this past Saturday, so that way most of the tears can get shed, the healing process can start, and we can more quickly get on with our lives, even though we don't want to get on with our lives without him. We kind of have to. I mean, we don't have a choice, so it's been really hard because I care about him so much, and I care about his family, and he and I were really, really, really close. He's the one that made my washing machine cabinet for me and my studio craft table, and he hung up some yarn shelves. He didn't make the shelves, so it doesn't hurt as much. He bought the shelves from Home Depot or Lowe's. Probably Home Depot because it's closer to me. I don't know. And he bought the brackets from there also, and he hung those up. But the fact that he took the time to do that, and he was fixing something else for me while he was here, I immediately put all that yarn on those shelves to fill them, and so he could see exactly what I wanted to use it for and what I wanted it to look like, because it makes a beautiful yarn display in my living room. Here, I'll show you guys real quick. I'm not sure if I can do a reversal on this while I'm recording, but I'm going to try. Nope, I can't do it. Okay, so I'm just going to turn the phone, and you guys can see. Yes, my Christmas tree is still up. Don't judge. I love my Christmas tree. Those are my yarn shelves right up there at the top. They are 12 inches long. No, I'm sorry. They're 24 inches long. There's two shelves. They're both 2 feet long. And they stick about 12 inches from the wall out. So they're 12 inches depth. And then from the ceiling, they are 12 inches from down from the ceiling. And that is just enough for 4 stacks of yarn with 10 stacks across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, because I have 5 stacks on each shelf. That's all from Ice Yarns, by the way. iceyarns.com. And the only reason my tree is still up is because I didn't have a Christmas tree up last year or the year before, because I didn't make a spot for it. And one of my yarny friends sent me this tree, and I love looking at it. It's so beautiful. Like, I can't see myself only having it up for 2 weeks and then bringing it back down. I can't do that. And sorry if that was a little dark, because my lights are on and the window's open. It's dark in certain areas on film. Hi, baby girl. So Raven has been very good to me. She has barely left my side. I've been crying my elbows out like crazy the past 2 days because I'm off work. And when I go to work, I try my best to put my A game on and have the most professional, composure look I can have without breaking down. You can't break down when you're at work. You know, the show must go on. Bills got to get paid. Life is going to go on regardless of what happens. So I haven't been doing a lot of crochet, and I haven't been doing a lot on my knitting loom. Like, I've literally just been sitting on my couch, depressed and crying, watching talent shows. I've been watching like America's Got Talent shows on YouTube, and people singing, and those are really really good pick me up videos. If you need another idea to watch something to make yourself feel better, talent shows are amazing to watch. So many different people have so many different talents. It's amazing. That's another reason why diversity is so beautiful. People can bring talents from their own culture, and they can help teach other people in the world what their culture's like and how they benefit society as a whole. And some of these shows and auditions are hilarious, and they make me laugh. And some of the songs I can relate to when I hear people sing, and you hear their own renditions of a cover song. So I've been getting a lot of joy from that. My mother and I did mention last time that my mother texted me while I was at work, and then she reblocked me. But she texted me. It was like 5-6 days later. My last video, I said I tried to reach out, and then it had been like 3 or 4 days. I didn't hear anything from her. And then it was like the next day or two after that video uploaded, I finally got a text message from my mother. She said, "How are you?" All I said was, "I'm fine." And fine, in my opinion, means freaked out, insecure, neurotic, unemotional. And that's exactly how I feel right now. Fine. And she said, "Good. When are you off next?" And all in one sentence, "Good. When are you off next?" And I said Sunday, because most weekends I work, and when I don't have a weekend day off, then she's most likely free. Which of course she just told me today that her schedule changed from Tuesday through Saturday. It used to be Monday through Friday. Now she has to work on Saturdays now. That's fine, whatever. She's got Sundays, Mondays. I had Sunday and Monday this today, and it's no progress, none at all. She said, "Okay, when are you off next?" I said Sunday. She's like, "Okay, you want to hang out for a minute?" And I said, "Sure." Like, yes, I would love to. I love the fact that you're reaching out. And then yesterday was Sunday. She texted me and she said, "How does Monday sound?" That's all she said. "How does Monday sound?" Or "Can you do Monday?" "Can you do Monday?" That's all she said. "Can you do Monday?" Not a hello, not a how are you, not, sorry, can't do, just all she said was, "Can you do Monday?" And I said, "Sure." That's it. Sure. And then, today she texted me. I think it was like after 1 o'clock. She said, "Busy day. When do you want to hang out?" And when she said busy day, I'm thinking, okay, she's too busy to talk to me today too. I'm like, I'm not off again this week. And she's working starting tomorrow. So, well, I guess if you have another day off next week, let me know. And I texted her. I don't even remember what I texted her, but we got into an argument. We got into a small argument through text messaging, and I hate that. I'm so pissed off about that. I was so hurt. I ended up saying, "Too busy to talk to your oldest daughter." That hurts. Don't worry about me. And I shot that off to her. And then she's like, "Okay, have a good day." And then about 20 minutes later, I texted her back and said, "It's not that I don't want to talk to you. It's the fact that you haven't been around and you can't seem to find time to come talk to me." And then I'm just so hurt. Like, she hasn't been around at all last year, since April. And she said that last December she had COVID and pneumonia and almost died. And I'm sitting here thinking, well, you had me blocked. If I would have been able to get a hold of you, I would have called. I would have come to check on you or bring you something. She wasn't there for me when I had surgery. She wasn't there for me when I was sick. She wasn't there for me when I had the flu. Call me if you need anything. Let me know if you want something, blah blah blah. And then I text her one night, I'm in a lot of pain. I don't have any pain pills. I don't have any over-the-counter meds and nothing. Can you bring me some ibuprofen? And she said she was too busy and she had plans after her shift. And that struck a knife through my heart. It hurt. You can't tell your kid. You shouldn't tell your kid, let me know if you need something, and then dismiss them like that when they do call you needing something. I don't understand why she does the things she does. It hurts. And every time I bring the fact that she's never been over to my place. I've been in my apartment for over 3 years now, since November 6th, 2018. She's never been over here. 2021, yep. It's been 3.5 years now. Almost. Well, over 3 years, whatever. She's like, you never come over here. And I'm like, I used to live with you. I paid you rent. I paid you $300 a month, and you still bitched at me if I turned the heat up, if I was freezing my ass off in the house by myself. And, oh my gosh. She complained and griped at me for all kinds of stuff that was ridiculous, that we could have had easier conversations about. Can't get into all that. I've probably already said TMI, but this is a mental video, and I am trying to vent a little bit. I tried to reach out to 2 people yesterday to talk to them. I called them, left them a message or a text message. They said they would call me back, and neither one of them did. But I understand life happens, you know, they have other people in their lives that they live with, they have other things to attend to. I get it, but this happens to me all the time, like 85% of the time throughout my whole life. People always say they'll call back or message, and they don't. I have a couple of friends that live like 2 miles, 3 miles down the road. They can't even take 30 minutes out of their week to help me get some medicine that I need. Like, it hurts. Like, they're good friends, you know? Like, I understand life happens, you know? They've got other people to take care of, and they're busy. But it's like, you've got a friend that you care about that's hurting, really hurting down the road, and you can't just find 20, 30 minutes to help them for a minute. And they're willing to pay you at least. You know, I don't understand that. I don't understand that. It's hard for me to get to people. I don't have a car. But that's my choice. It is my choice not to have a car. I'm helping the earth out. I'm saving myself money, trying to anyways. It is my choice not to have a car. Another reason is because I don't like people. Like, I'm not a people person. I know I'm in retail, but I love retail. It's a good job. Most people are nice. But I generally don't like people. And I'm not afraid to admit that. I do have weaknesses in retail, but I love it. I've been doing it for like 15 years. Longer than that, like 17 years. Warehouse logistics and retail, that's my thing. And it's not the fact that it's easy. It's not always easy. It can be very difficult. Especially in the warehouse. But anyways, I'm feeling better today. Aside from my mother's and mine's argument. I was too upset. I'm still upset with her. I'm upset that she hasn't been around. I'm upset that she's blaming me for getting her sick. It's like, what the heck am I supposed to do? What do you expect me to do when you have me blocked, when you're not calling and reaching out to me like, hey, I'm sick, can you come help me out? If I had known she was sick, I would have been over there. Because I do care about my mom. But when she doesn't show me that she cares, how can she expect me to care?
She wasn't there when I had to go to surgery, and she didn't pick me up from the hospital, like, ever. She never ever helped me out with the hospital at all during my health issues. Not one time did she help me. But I didn't reach out to her either because she wasn't reaching out to me and she had me blocked. So she can't get mad at me for me not being there when she's sick. And when I told her that was my choice for not having a car, she said it's not my fault that you don't have a car. Like, I didn't say it was your fault. I said it was my choice. And it's not like you ever did anything to help me get a car anyway. She never even taught me how to drive. She wouldn't even let me drive her car. I used to sneak out when I was 14, 13, 14, 15. I used to sneak out with her car. Doing teenage kid shenanigans, like some kids do, and then they get in trouble for crap. It's like, I know better now, obviously, but it's like, when you don't pay enough attention to your child and they start being rebellious, there's a reason. I mean, that's my opinion. But that's all I got about that. I am really sad about my friend. I am dreading the funeral, but I'm going to be really happy to see his family again. I really hope to spend time with him after the funeral and catch up a little bit, because I am interested to know what's going on in Randall's life. Yeah, my friend Randy, his birth name Randall. His firstborn son is Randall II. So you hear me say Randall, it's not his dad, it's his son. So, and then his second son is Dane. And then there are other kids in the house that he cared about too. And just a lot going on. A lot going on. And I don't have anything going on in my life right now except work and yarn stuff. So, with that being said, let me just take a second here, if you don't mind, to clear my nose. I'm really sorry, guys. I only say that because I don't like watching videos that make me cry, and I sure as heck don't want to make videos that's going to make other people cry. It broke my heart to hear from some of you that you guys cried right along with me in the video. It makes me happy and it breaks my heart, but we all have trials. And we all can get stronger by going through these trials. So give me just a second. Okay. See? Stronger already. Stronger already. I can't even talk today either. So I don't have much to show you guys. Like I said, I haven't been doing hardly anything with my increased depression and anxieties. But I did buy a calendar. My last calendar was a lot of cats, funny images of cats. This one is just Psalms, and it was only $3 at the grocery store. The cover, it's a 16-month calendar. It says the cover, the heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Psalm 19:1, the King James Version. I probably didn't even pronounce all of that right, but it also displays on the back 13 images and other verses from Psalms. So, with everything that's been going on, I don't plan my calendars. I always randomly pick out whatever I'm in the mood for at that time. And I always try to get something different every single year so I don't have the same theme in my home year after year. So last year it was funny images of cats, and this year it's Psalms. One year it was pictures of beaches. One year it was kittens, which I'm not too much into, like the fluffy foo-foo pink purple images of kittens, but the cartoon images that were funny. Let me go ahead and grab that calendar. I'll show you guys that too, because it really is a cute calendar. I don't know if I want to throw it away or not. I kind of don't. Sometimes I'll save calendar images for a few years and then I'll throw them away because you can't just keep everything. But this is by Gary Patterson. It's so cute. This is my last year's calendar. It is just such an adorable image. I love that so much. Poor real kitty cat. Oh, look, there's a little garden gnome. Did you see that? A little garden gnome. It's like, what are you, no tarnation are you doing, cat? And then on the back, it displays the images that they have displayed throughout the year. And one of my favorites is Valentine's Day when he's coming home one night and he's got smooches all over him. That's my favorite. My favorite image right there is like, yeah. Like he looked fuckered up, but you know, he ended up winning the girl apparently. It's funny. And a black and white one in the center looks almost like my cat Monster growing up. He was a Maine Coon. He only had like black on part of his nose, and most of his cheeks were black, but it looks very close to him. But those are all the images from last year's calendar. And so that made me laugh throughout the year. So now I'm going with some of God's positivity, and I'll be hanging this up for the year. So I'm going to open that up when this video is done, and I'm going to hang that up in my kitchen. I did make a few things on my knitting loom. I made just a couple of little headbands. This is purple, like eggplant, and white. I don't have the ball band for this yarn anymore, but this yarn, where's the rest of it? I only have a little bit left of it. This yarn is reflective. It's from Line Brand. I do know that. Line Brand Reflective. I bought it from Joann's. I think it was like $5 a skein. And I think it was like ballpark guessing 218 yards and a 4-weight. It's definitely a 4 worsted weight yarn, and it's stark white with that dark gray thread around it being reflective. So it's reflective against traffic lights and stuff. So I did stripes and with that, so it'll still be reflective. Traffic can see me when I'm on my scooter going down the road. And the eggplant, I have this exact same color in a 3-weight yarn. It's 100% acrylic. I bought it from Love Crafts, like Price-wise, I think is the brand name. But the yarn I used is the exact same color, but it is from Ice Yarns, and it has some alpaca and wool in it, so it'll keep me warmer. It's not just plain acrylic. This came in a pack of 8, so I used one ball for the striping, which I have a little bit left there, and then I used another ball for a solid band, and I'm going to be sending that to somebody. So this yarn, like I said, it's more than acrylic, so it'll be warmer. It is called Alpaca Light on Ice Yarn's website. Alpaca Light. I'm not sure if they still have any of this. This lot number is 67979. 67979. I have tried to look at my settings, by the way, on my camera to make sure that the words and numbers and everything would be in the right orientation to you guys. And while recording, I can't tell. Now, if I rewatch the video, I'll get excited if this is in the right orientation, because it'll be in the right orientation when you guys watch it. But I did not see any settings to where I could change it, so I do apologize for that. I dread having to download a separate app just to use a camera so I can record things without them being orientated backwards. I shouldn't have to download an extra app on my phone when my brand new phone should have a camera more than capable of doing that. It's another reason why I hate technology. So anyways, back to this yarn. This is also a 3-weight yarn, so it works very, very nicely on the knitting loom. 4-weight yarns are good, but as long as they are a thinner 4-weight yarn, they will work more smoothly than a chunkier 4. chunkier for, got caught up on a couple of my needles, and I kept dropping stitches like crazy. Like, I do not want to have to manually pick up with my darning needle 2 or 3 stitches in every single round. That's not going to happen. I do not want to toss my knitting loom across the room because I would be so heartbroken. I'd be crying for days and days and days. Anyways, 18% alpaca, 20% wool, 8% viscose, 54% acrylic because of the 20% wool and the 18% alpaca. This is hand wash only, lay flat to dry. I have no problem doing this with this. What I will in fact do is hand wash this, kind of swoosh it around, let it soak for 10 minutes, rinse it out. I'll put it in my spin drying tub. It doesn't have any heat. It's just a spin drying tub. And then I can take that out of there and lay it flat to dry, and it'll be good to go the next day. I go to work. No problem with that at all. And I made another one. I still have to sew up the knot, but I made another one in a striped fashion. This I did actually, I didn't tell you how many rows I did. Okay, I did 7 rows of the purple and 5 rows of the white. This one I did 6 rows of the white and 10 rows of the rainbow. 10 rows of the rainbow, and oh my gosh, I completely forgot. Let me grab this rainbow yarn because I know you guys are going to want to hear about that. Hang on, let me go grab it. I'm not gonna show you a sample and not tell you about it. I'm not going to show you guys a sample and not tell you about it. I would be very disappointed. So I don't want to disappoint you guys. Here's the yarn. This is also from Ice Yarns. Like, I'm not kidding. More than, I would say about 70% of my yarn stash is Ice Yarns. Because all last year I was ordering so much from them because I was such in love with their yarns and their colors. Like, I am telling you, Ice Yarns is good quality yarn. Because all the yarns that you find at your local stores more than likely were manufactured in their warehouse. And I think all the best yarns are manufactured in Turkey, and that's where Ice Yarns is located. I think it's so worth it. Obviously, 70% of my yarn is Ice Yarns. I think it's well worth it if you have the money to spend it. But this is the rainbow yarn I used. It is a 2-weight yarn, which also works superbly well on the knitting loom. And I have the Addy knitting loom king size version. That's how it looks worked up. It is a quick rainbow striped of colors. That's how quickly the colors change. So pretty though. So pretty. And it is called Baby Mix. I was only able to get 1 pack of this before they sold out back in February of 2021. It's 100 gram skeins, 370 meters. It is 100% acrylic. Oh, these are also 50-gram donuts. The alpaca, the wool, the viscose, and the acrylic that I just told you guys about. And this, yeah, it's a 3-weight yarn, but it's extremely soft and has it doesn't have a very big halo at all. It's very nice yarn. Extremely, it almost feels like cashmere. Like, I'm not kidding, that's how soft this is. It almost feels like cashmere. Alpaca light. If you can find alpaca light on Ice Yarns, I highly recommend it. This one again is Baby Mix. They don't have this anymore, but I do have 3 skeins of it. And I might put one of these skeins in a giveaway at some point because I don't know what I would use all of these for. And I think it would be awesome to do an Ice Yarns giveaway and let someone else have a chance at playing with it. So, I'm going to go ahead and put 1 skein aside and put it in my giveaway bag. I have a whole big grocery bag full of things to put in my giveaways. So keep in mind, guys, when I reach 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing another giveaway. And then my podcast anniversary is on March 31st. And then my birthday is like literally 1 week from that, just about. So I'm going to be doing one big, huge, giant giveaway of ice yarns for that, and I think that would be cool. I'm gonna try to also order some more ice yarns before then, which I know won't be able to because I just love the yarn so much. I can find some other cool yarns that they might have new that I can also include in the giveaway. It'll be so much fun. And I might, I'll get a hook set. Yeah, I'll get a hook set to put in there. Ice Yarns has some decent hook sets, but they're really expensive. I can find some that are just as good and some that are better on Amazon. Like, for real. Okay, so that skein is set aside for a giveaway soon. And I have to sew this head wrap up. I have to sew the knot, but I like to wear the knot in the back. So my ears I like them wide. I like them to be nice and covered. And here, I'll put this one on so you can see what it looks like with the knot in the front. Some people claim that it kind of looks like a turban, and yeah, it kind of does. But it looks even better when you have your hair completely down, and then you have this around your head, and then you have your hair untucked, and your hair is all down and flowing, and it just looks gorgeous that way. I used to wear my hair down like this with bands like all the time. I had one that was the OU Sooners, and I lost it. I had it for like 12 years, I think, and then I lost it. Like, I was always losing that thing, and I was bound to completely permanently lose it at some point. Like, it was just bound to happen. I had it with me everywhere. It's not like I can't make another one. Like, I can make another Sooner headband easily, so easily. But I know I have a friend that's gonna probably try to make me not make it. But hey, if I can make a Sooner headband, I can make an OSU headband too. So don't judge. You know who you are. So one more thing I have to show you guys. I was thinking about Melissa. That's Randall's ex-wife. They had 2 sons together. And because Randy never got remarried, she is pretty much the one head of the household, picking up the pieces and keeping the family together during this time. Her son Randall is 21. He's the one that just had the baby. His baby, his daughter has been in NICU the whole time. I really do appreciate prayers, continued prayers for her, for baby Winter. She's doing better. She's doing better. Her oxygen got decreased to 23% from the machines. So they're not having to match her body's oxygen as much. And progress, very slowly, but progress. That's all we need is progress and healing. Randall did mention he's trying to do some things to manage his dad's company, which I can only imagine how stressful that can be. If I could, I would be down there helping them every chance I got. I'd be down there trying to help. But I thought of Melissa, and since I'm going to be seeing them on Saturday, I wanted to make Melissa something for the house, and I want to try to bring her a gift basket full of things, because I know other people have been going over there and helping them out, bringing them food and all kinds of stuff, and if I had a car, I would have already been down there. It's just hard when you choose not to have a car sometimes, and I have many reasons why I choose not to have a car right now. That's my choice. That's no one's fault that I don't have a car except my own. That is my choice. I just want to, again, make that clear. I'm blaming nobody for my life choices. I am the person I am because of my past and because of my current life choices, but I have my choices for a reason, just like you have your choices for your reasons. So, I think people should be more understanding about that, and they need to have respect for other people's life. I try to be respectful of other people's lives and not judge. It's not my place to judge anybody. I don't think it's anybody's place to judge anybody for any reason. But that doesn't go without saying that I do try to make an effort to talk to my family. I do have the option of getting Uber rides and stuff like that. But when a family member hasn't been over here the whole time I've been living here, and I used to live over there and go there all the time, like, that's not fair. Why do I have to come over there? That's not fair to me. Like, she's never been over here. I'd love for her to be over here and see what I'm doing, but I'm not going to make her. I'm not going to twist her arm and make my mom come over here. I just whatever. She don't want to come over here, whatever. I'm just washed my hands. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. So, sorry, I'm not trying to get back into that. So there's one other thing I'm crocheting on right now. I haven't made progress on my crystal cake poncho. But I'm making a basket. Making a basket for Melissa and her household. And she can use it for whatever she wants. I don't have enough yarn, otherwise it would be a bigger base, but this is 5 rounds of double crochet. I'm not joining, I'm just going in the round. Well, I joined in the base round. I do join right there, so that way the gap isn't as large. But instead of joining, you do have the option of this is whatever stitch you're doing, single crochet, half double crochet, whatever stitch you're doing. Your very first chain 3, when you first start your work, you do your slip knot, I chain 3, and then I do 11 double crochets in that very first stitch. And then I get to the end where you would join, but instead of joining the bridge of that chain 3 where you very first started, I crochet over that. Just like it was a stitch, I crochet over that. So I'm doing double crochets, right? So I did a double crochet over that bridge, and then I did a double crochet in the top of that chain 3. I will show you guys that in another video. I think that would actually make another good tutorial on how to fill in the gapping space, filling in the opening space, and making it look like it's seamless. I'm trying to think of like the proper way to call it. But to me, it's seamless. There's no seam, and there's no gaps. Like I'm not hopping over spaces, of where because if you do where you join, if you just hop over and you just go right to your next stitch, sometimes there's like a small gap. So I'll explain that when I do the video. I'm using KC Knit and Crochet. Product is Plum. It's 74% acrylic, 13% polyamide, 13% wool. This is on clearance at Joann's last year when I bought it. The colorway is brown. I thought it was a beautiful ombre effect of browns. And they only had 1 donut of this, so I thought it would make a perfect basket. Working this in with some Red Heart Super Saver. I don't know what color this is. The ball band has been absent for years because I think I got this from a thrift store, but it feels rough like Red Heart Super Saver. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, Red Heart Super Saver. So this is just basic acrylic. And it is it's like a sandy beige. It's like a beach sand color. And then I'm using white, and I forgot to get that too. I try to collect everything. I'm going to show this, I'm going to show that, I'm going to tell them about this yarn, I'm going to tell them, and then I think I'm all prepared right, and then I go throughout the video talking, and yeah, there's more yarn I forgot. So hang on. And this, of course, too, is from Ice Yarns. Ooh, yep, this is from Ice Yarns too. Like, I'm not kidding, I have a lot of Ice Yarns. I'm so glad you guys can see Raven and see how pretty she is. You need some entertainment from Raven. Okay, so this is one of those little snowballs. I call these snowballs. And this is called Cell Plain on Ice Yarns. The lot number is 67606. And this is literally $3 for a bag of 8 of these. They come in a pack of 8. And this is a 50-gram ball, 90 meters, 5% something, but then it also says 100% acrylic in the colorway Ecru. I don't know what that 5% is from, but then it also says 100% acrylic Ecru. So I don't know. But it is extremely soft, and it feels like it has some softer content in it, like polyester or polyamide even, because this looks exactly spun the same way as the macaroon yarn from Ice Yarns. This is not macaroon. This is called Cell Plain, but it's spun. The yarn is spun, and the donut is spun the exact same way as macaroon yarns, and they have pretty much the same colorways, and they feel pretty much the same, exactly the same to me. Like, I can barely feel a difference. One of them is 50% acrylic, 47% polyamide, 3% elastin. That's the macaroon. This one is just 100% acrylic. It feels the same to me. I do notice that it doesn't have as much spring in it as the elastin does. It has a smidge of spring, but it feels exactly the same. And they're both machine washable and dryable. They're both listed as a 3-weight yarn, I believe. This one doesn't say. If I were to go on the website and type this 5-digit lot number in on the search engine bar, 67606 on iceyarns.com, it will take you directly to this yarn and color and tell you the exact specifications of this yarn. I think, if I remember correctly, they have this listed as a 3-weight yarn, but it is a thick, chunky 3-weight yarn. It is very much a 4-weight yarn. I still have not worked this on the knitting loom. I'm very curious to work this on the knitting loom, and when I do that, I will do a video showing you guys how this works up on the knitting loom. Because I did do a crochet swatch sample with the macaroon yarn when I was teaching you guys how to keep your ends straight. So I'm also curious to see how that's going to work up on the knitting loom, as I'm sure some of you guys will be interested to see that too. So as soon as this yarn is done, I will be done with the basket. However, well, I won't be completely done. I'll have some of this left over. I'm going to double it up, and I'm going to use it for trim. I did a straight edge right here on the bottom so that the bottom would be separated from the sides, and it would just go straight up instead of kind of curving around. So I'm going to use this leftover yarn to do I do 2 single crochets in each stitch with a smaller hook. I'll do like a 4mm or a 5mm hook. Yeah, 5mm hook, and I'll do 2 single. Because right now I'm using a 12mm hook. This is from, I think I got this from Hobby Lobby. I can't remember the brand name of this hook, but it's plastic, and it's very, very sizable, and it works well. It does work really well for this project, because I'm using all 3 strands at the same time of the Casey yarn, the Red Hair acrylic, and the plain yarn from Ice Yarns. I'm using all 3 at the same time. So that, and this one's a 5 bulky weight, by the way. The Casey yarn, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, that's a 5 bulky. And the yardage is 170. 3.5 ounce donut, 155 meters, 100 grams. So I'm almost halfway through, or I think I am halfway through. It's just a chunky, thick, 50 grams left. And this is a 50-gram donut, but it's a 4-weight yarn. And I have about maybe 75 grams left of this, just ballpark guessing. So I got 5 rounds of double crochet on the bottom, and I did back post. All I did was single crochet back post to make this edge pop up and go straight up the side. And I got that idea from Jayda N Stitches. I don't know if she used a single crochet back post. She might have done like a half double crochet or double crochet back post. It's been over a year since I've watched the video. I will go ahead and I will leave her link to her great big basket, because that's where I got that idea from this. And then I'm using double crochets. I'm just going around and around and around. No joins. I hate joining because it leaves a seam. I just go around and around and around and around and around. You definitely need a stitch marker for the base, but once I did the back post edge, I pretty much knew I knew, and I could tell by looking that I don't need a stitch marker. But you're going around and around and around on the sides. On the sides, once I get close to the end of this yarn, I'm just going to count. I'm just going to move like 1, 2, 3 and do like 4 spots. Now I'm going to count and make sure I have even amount of rows all the way around. And then when I decrease my stitches and end my work, it'll blend in and you won't even know where my last double crochet is, because what I love to do is my last double crochet, to get this row to blend in, I'll do 2 half double crochets and then I'll do 2 single crochets and then I'll do 1 slip stitch. Beautiful, flawless. All you do is just decrease your stitches and kind of make a slope down and then it'll blend in. And then with this leftover yarn, like I said, I'm going to do, I'm going to double it up and I'm going to do a 5mm hook and I'm going to do 2 single crochets and each stitch. I'll show you guys this basket when I'm done too. I need to be done with this in a couple of days so I can have it ready for the funeral, because I want to take this with me and just give it to her afterwards. If I have anything left over of this, which I think I might, I'm going to also just crochet on a couple of short handles for this basket so she can carry it around. I'm not sure how I want to design the handles yet. I might go all the way around, crochet 10 extra stitches and making like a loop and then keep going, or I might just do 2 loops and tie them in. I'm not sure yet. I have to also see how much yarn is left over of this when I get done with the trimming. I'm pretty good about eyeballing my yarn and see what I have enough left over for. But if nothing else, I've got a crap ton of this. I can always use this by itself, double it up. I can blend it in with another color that's similar to what's in here, because it's the darker brown in here, that's the Casey yarn. And like I said, it has an ombre effect. So in some rounds, that Casey yarn will go brighter. Like, see there, it goes from dark to lighter. And then it'll get darker again as I go up the rows on the basket. So that's coming out really nice and interesting. And she can use this for whatever she wants to. She can put this in the laundry room. She can use it in the bathroom. She can use it for stuff in the bedroom. She can use it for if she does her own craft projects. You know, the kids can use it for their toys. And this can be washed. You can just throw it in the washing machine, because this is mostly 100% acrylic, within the exception of the Casey yarn. 13% wool, and you got like 277% acrylic from the other 2 yarns too. Yeah, machine wash and dry, baby. Don't even worry about the wool. You got 13%. I'd say if you got 20% of wool or less, 15% of wool or less, no problem, machine wash. I think if it's more than 20% especially, you should hand wash, but that's just me. That's all I've got for now, guys. Raven is snuggled herself between my thigh and all my yarn down here. So, and some of these tails are stuck underneath her now, so I can't move that. Okay, well, I'm going to go and snuggle with Raven and relax, because I haven't relaxed yet at all today. I've been doing chores. I got 2 loads of laundry done. I got my dishes done. I need to vacuum and do my big laundry, but I'm pretty much done for now, and I'm gonna sit here and try to crochet and work on some stuff and maybe watch some more America's Got Talent videos or something. I'm in better spirits today. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm missing, and if there is, I'll just be back with it in the next video. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you're still here, especially thank you, like sincerely, thank you for all your wonderful, beautiful comments. Just thank you for being here. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for being a Yarny friend. Even if you never comment or make any activity, all you do is watch the video, thank you. I really do appreciate it. And I hope somebody got home with groceries. I hope you're having a good day. Better than I am. I am having a better day than yesterday, so that's at least good. Not that I wasn't productive. I changed my bed sheets yesterday, and I took a shower and washed my hair. I mean, I was productive yesterday too. It's just really sad. So, anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for being here, and thank you for putting up with me. And yeah. Okay, bye. Bye bye.